history. First ever female rap battle. My boy Organic had to bring it to you. Shout out to Drake and OVO, you know what I'm saying, for making this shit possible. Big ups, my name is Les Uno. I got my playing partner with me.
Here, Gully TK. Watch this battle first at KOTDTV.com. You already know what it is, Toronto. Let's go.
Let's go.
Organic, you already know what it is. Follow us on Twitter at King of the Dot, Organic Hip Hop, and I got the big homie with me.
Yeah, you already know B-Waters in this mother Scarborough niggas, you already know. Toronto City. Yeah, King of the Dot, you know what it is.
Big ups Bishop, big ups Daylight, big ups D-Rex, and we got
Team Happy, Devo, CEO of Queen of the Race. Shout out to Bad Bunny on this May. First female battle league in the motherfucking world. Shout out to King of the Dot, man. We here, baby. Let's turn up. Toronto, y'all can motherfucking brother, what's up?
They don't scare you. Okay. Coin toss. Well, we already did it. I got a crush on both of them. Right on my left-hand side. Who the fuck is you?
You already know it's Bonnie Godiva, YO Stand Up, Innuendo, Queen of the Ring. We here. We in here to do this shit. Let's go.
Snapboard. And on my right, holding it down for Chirac.
It's Young Gattas, the originator. Y'all already know. Shout out to EVA, Organic King of the Dot. Let's go. Let's get it, y'all. Yeah, this is going down. Bars. You really think you in the top 5 females with bars? Like you been killing shit? You never banged hammers or seen bars. You're not guilty. This bitch is innocent. Fake hair, fake nails, fake shoes, but let you tell it. You the realest bitch. You were just a fill-in until I took that crown off like a dentist trip. Every time I come to the ring, these bitches say bars over everything. I'll admit, some of y'all have bars, but y'all don't have everything. Y'all lack delivery, presence, humor. These hoes ramble. That's like an NBA point guard with a shot, no assists, and no handles. What Chris Paul look like making plays but can't pass the ball? Or Rondo throwing hella dimes but can't block out or crash the ball? Your mindset in one dimension. No lie, everything I say all fact. She want that championship, but don't know the fundamentals. You can't get no play off that. Yeah, I'm that good. Yeah. I got more.
Talk to this nigga.
Bonnie just trying to get tutored, learn a lesson like she's sucking math. No, Bonnie is not a rumor, you really sucking math. Plus all them niggas you run with, fucking fags, T-Rex type, touch and grab other niggas' butts and laugh. I keep the type of shit that could fold a Mack truck in half. I'll blast the heat at this fashionista. It won't be Gucci when you get this custom bag. She been barely surviving since she started, but Al Clamper. How you fucking mad but remain a non-factor? That sound backwards. You the flagrant type. Be mad I make the shot and foul after. I can truly say I feel like Rudy Gay in Toronto. I out-rapped her. You can't account for your losses. Now you slacking on your business bond. When that hammy bucking up Gabby Douglas with the medal. Who the fuck you flipping on? Soon as you off that flight, I'm by your room with the blinker drawn. You a known snitch, so if this hotel sweet rounds are what I sin upon. I'll give you some info on the type of shit you gonna have to do to get to me. Learn how to command a crowd, you know, channel your energy. I make them feel what I say, that's why you can't diminish me. Bars ain't shit without cadence, and you like Beyonce with that fake delivery. Get your arms up.
Motherfucking Young Gattas, give it up for her. All the way from PK like P9. Theo, what's on you, Trey Gal?
You better.
Grown man dick is something you gotta deal with. Cause all that plastic, glass tip strap shit will never equal up to no real dick. Now hold on. Fellas, I need y'all to grab y'all dick and say it with me so she can understand this is real shit. I said grown man dick It's something you gotta deal with. So all that plastic, glass tip, strap shit will never equal up to that real shit. Now, Gattas, the only reason I put your name on this card is to tell you I understand why you gay. And I don't blame you at all. See, I can tell how you rap and how you fuck must be the same for you broads. You always gotta go in using your hands, cause you ain't really hard. That's real shit. So Misfit, C3, K-Profit, when I watch them, I expect that shit. But there's one thing that separates you from them. And honestly, I don't get that shit. But every time I see you, you look more like a bitch. And I really can't respect that shit. Cause if you AG, take them earrings out, makeup off, put them Hitman braids back and rep that shit. But you be spitting fairy tales and niggas run with your act. Well, I can tell by your long nose that you don't keep it real, boy, so ain't none of it facts. Plus you be wearing these weaves that look like they come with your hat, but I get it. My shit laid though, Plus you wear these weaves that look like they come with your hat, but I get it. You playing Hansel and Gretel. You ain't have the bread to cover your tracks. See, fucking with D-Rex, over time, your whole grind went missing. So I'ma teach him how to manage her, cause he fucking up on his job description. First, quit it with all them preschool rhymes you giving. It don't take a fan to see that all them lines is fiction. But you ain't got a slick to get around. I'm like your mom's permission. I'm thinking big stacks when I get this kid napped and a mom's tuition. I got a cure for all that get hype shit, and it'll peel, but it's non-prescription. So when you see them texts, book, before it leave you in a calm position. Since you slow, let me speed that up. Them bullets that I assign the mission to keep it short, bust, and leave you in a chair slobbing, spitting, with your conscience missing, cause your mind and your spinal column bind and entwined and twitching. If I say a name once, I ain't gotta mention her twice. The niggas I send to meet her, a beat her within an inch of her life. So I ain't gotta cop a gun to show you where to hit it tonight, cause I ain't even gotta charge her to give her these rights. But I'm just getting warmed up with the heat. Don't be alarmed, boy. I know some bullies that's waiting to do you harm, boy. So while you spit, think of that twit pick and keep it calm, boy. Cause you ain't gotta look in the mirror to see a time, boy.
Alright, ground motherfucking dose. Give him that extra dose, Gattas.
You were whack cause you rap with them innuendo. Bitch ass niggas. But now I'm more disturbed because you jumped QB with your tranny uncle. You really run with some bitch ass niggas. You can't fight for yourself but wanna have bragging rights, but if you got guns, your he-she family shouldn't have to fight. Now it's clear, you missing clips. Behind the scenes, you ain't acting right. You a dickhead and pussy at the same time. You and your uncle both hermaphrodites. How you battle germ-free and you ain't even germ-free? You look infected with a few things. Banana clipper smell, but the barrel ground, not an automatic having mood swings. Yes, plus I can smell. You have no hygiene routine. You let every nigga mash. That's why your pussy look like poutine. You ain't shook. You got a makeover but be buying Jordan stilettos off of Facebook. Bragging on your friend's wall like they were 75, I got a deal on them. Bitch, them ain't the real threes, them motherfuckers got a heel on them. Soon as I stepped back in the ring, I said, this year mine. You look like you co-star on Bang Bros in your spare time. I can't respect your squad when y'all fraud and share lines, try to frontier and I leave united when I airlines. What I'm saying is, we can't compare lines, cause in every battle another nigga fight newborns, so you'll get left with stitches when I take this kid out. Yeah. Your mother want bitches. I expose biters. How you ghostwriter a nose diver that don't even flow fighter. Bitch, can you even freestyle? You ain't even flame off the top like Ghost Rider. I'm Jordan in his prime, quick with the right, left, shots falling, Bonnie O'Donnell, Chicago's greatest of all time. And it's obvious why. That rifle got a kickback when it click-clack at your circle. Bodies will glide, I'll blaze them with 22 rockets. Now body is Clyde. Bitch, get your body out, bitch.
It's on you, man.
I don't know.
Yo, Gattas, why the long face? You look like if you could disconnect your jaw if you yawn straight. Like if I even tap that shit, that'd be a strong case. Cause in order to find a cast that fit, they'll need an arm brace. But since you look autistic, I knew you try to use math to shine. But I get it. I get why you mad. I done doubled y'all work in half the time. And now it's hard to do your numbers cause you passed your primes. Well, since them bodies you called is overrated, it's only right I give your ass a 9. But quick history lesson. It ain't a question if I raise arms. Hiroshima and Nagasaki. You see what happened with napalm. That's straight bombs. Kamikaze, your whole place gone. When it crash at your house, hope your life insurance with State Farm. I don't care if you live or die. I'll give you whole side pain so you can't stand it. But I don't need a knife or guns to get this transplanted. This one hook will put you in a holy field. But you can't out-mic me. That means you can't out-punch me, so your only way to win is to bite me. Talking about you beasts. But he don't X-Men, so I don't respect those threats. I'm handing out Memorial Days, putting these cats at the best vet's chest. I'll treat you like that last germ-free bitch that collects sex checks. Cause to me, y'all all porn stars. All I see is XXX. You ain't see the way I dominate tricks? Well, I'm about to get you whipped right up. I'm about to get you whipped right up. You should have known not to fuck with me if you ain't want to get tied up. But scratch that, cause even a crackhead wouldn't fuck if you was drunk, unconscious, and dumped in Harlem. Her pussy out, her coochie out, smell like pookie mouth, funk and garbage. The way that fish burns, you would have to double up on condoms. Cause if you put your shaft in, you might come out with a bumpy Johnson. Your bitch first after she take G money. Give her back shots till she stutter like a Dutter Man. She'll take 300. Then bring a ratchet named Keisha that'll put you to sleep. She'll rock a by you in broad daylight before she even step a foot out the Jeep. No, I ain't no Capone, but I'll cap one Gambino style. So watch where you walking before you die over them stairs like Nino Brown. And I'll be right over top. Like, see? That's what your dumb ass get. You done went and got your dumb ass killed over a dumb ass rep. I would give you the finger, but it probably get your dumb ass wet. Hold on. I would give you the finger, but it probably get your dumb ass wet. So sit tight and stay tuned for that 3rd round, cause I ain't finished with your dumb ass yet.
Yes.
Your initials BG, but you could never BG from what I heard, fam. You ain't getting no cash money, so why even fuck with this bird, man? You let newborn create this character, you never paid dues, your birth is reversed, how you let that baby make you? I'm feeling like the hitman. Y'all holler at me to take out bitches. And organic, I'll keep coming back as long as y'all pay out figures. This my dynasty, I'll never pass the rock, I'll just fake out bitches. My lines connect like blueprints when I lay out bitches. That's Jay-Z. I said, Versace, you fucked everybody tsunami? Your toes hanging off of your heels and I feel that shit is so sloppy? Drake wouldn't beat at the studio even if you were Mike Zombie. She foolish to think that I don't murder ink, not his bitches Ashanti. Check the footage, I dropped too many clips. It's apparent I kill it. I spit that OG shit, so when you play my battles back, even your parents are feeling. Drake DM'd you to get shitted on cause I'm the fucking best. Now that ain't arrogance, is it? She'll get buried in South Park with a head split in Canada like Terrence and Phillip. I got everybody in Canada watching. I'm a young Gretzky on hockey night, but she a bird that catch balls. Bitch, you Roddy White. Drake probably thought you was gonna win. Not tonight. I'll beat your ass before you get in that box like a hockey fight. Yes! Y'all, get your bars up, bitch. You lost this round, take it. Plus, I get bread with the heat. That's pound caking. All y'all see is Bobby left on the ground shaking, cause I'm known to black on the spot like Dalmatians. Your career at a dead end, you couldn't map West directions. Now get lost, I'll bring that sweeper on stage, that's my Apollo shit. Bonnie will lift off, you already fit for a casket, but I'm here to rebox like Rick Ross. Bonnie, I'll turn you out. You'll leave Toronto looking gayer than Chris Bosh.
Motherfucking verse, Bunny, it's on you.
Now I was gonna start this round off saying some hard shit like I pistol whip hoes. But now before I kill you, you could tell your bitch I kissed your bitch though. How's that for freestyle? But anyway. Y'all know I saved that real shit for the third. Let's get into it. I was told I lack a street feel by a midget as big as Cupid. Talking about she hold guns with a clip as big as you is. Now for y'all that believe that shit, you niggas stupid. I done picked a couple chicks up and dropped them little chicks face first. Ask them how my street feel when they bit into it. Yeah. Y'all bitches brag about the hood like it's fun. Well, let me tell you about living through it. Thanksgiving with little food and your Christmas evicted moving. 4th of July, you stuck inside cause your mom can't tell you if it's firecrackers or niggas shooting. For holding... Cause your mom can't tell you if it's firecrackers or niggas shooting. Or 4th of July, you stuck inside cause your mom can't tell you if it's firecrackers or niggas shooting. Or holding your first gun and all you want is to click and shoot at a nigga or a bitch you grew with. Cause they dealing crack and you dealing with your family addicted to it. Or treating a jaw like the wall, just keep putting your fists into it. So y'all see the difference to it? I pled guilty, they act guilty, but ain't none of these bitches prove it. So when you manly bitches talk like you about that life, knowing 9 o'clock you was in the house eating supper on your couch at night, it makes me wanna fuck y'all up. Cause real struggle, y'all don't know a thing about that fight. Cause if you lived through it, you would know enough to get up out that life. And that's real shit. And that's real shit. And that's real shit. What you say? What you say? You from Chicago? That's what you said? Okay. But I know you from the mean streets of Chicago, right? That's what you just said? Bitch, you grew up in Indianapolis. So let's see where this chick could go if I aim where this Indianapolis. Just be a bitch and know your place before you get put like one. And stupid, you were supposed to think like a man, not look like one. And hold on. They say I missed that 2-on-2. They right, I admit it. Bebo asked me to take that 2-on-2. I said cool, he booked your flight and your ticket. Then some personal issues happened, and I was out of commission. But then Drake asked for me, and I asked for her. So it ain't like I'm slipping. Bitch, that make you my daughter. You wouldn't even be on these trips without my permission. But since you want to cook up beef, let's get it started. I put a 4 in grills. Better make Oliver twist. It got an orphan feel. And bitch, you built like Bosch, so I know you ain't going for the steal. Both your faggots dunk great, but all of your pumps fake. Jordan heels. The way I see straight through this bitch is like a sonogram. Body saying you want a man, face saying Joanna man. The way I see straight through this bitch is like a sonogram. Body saying you want a man, face saying Joanna man. You want someone to put a ring on it with them LeBron hands? Well, go ahead and take one for the team. We know your mom can. How you damn near 30 and still trying to grow them small ass tits? But it suits you, because you still need training to find a bra that fits. So stick to the math jokes, because you ain't got bars like this. I've been nice, so you should take your own advice and step your bars up, bitch.
You are welcome. That is not a judge battle.
Thank y'all for tuning in to the Queens of Battle Rap show with your host Nomad. Gattas should be in momentarily. Prior to Gattas actually coming in, just want to say a few things very quickly. If you haven't checked out the most recent Battles on Verbal War Zones domestic disturbance event, go ahead and check it out. Check out K Prophet versus Taj Millie. It is Jada Ray versus the Bull Book, and Water from the Block versus Miss Ill. If you have not checked those out, please do yourself a favor and go do so. Also, February 20th, GRAM Battle League presents War Amongst Deities. It's actually taking place February 20th, 5 p.m. Like I just said. Early bird access, $25. General admission, $30. They have a live stream, $15. You just have the Cash App with the Cash App sign, Melanin Goddess 777. Check them out on Gram Battle League 818 on Instagram. More than likely, you can check it out on Facebook as well. The lineups are Munchie Chinks versus Prophecy, Beatrice versus Wad, if I'm saying that correctly, Aeon versus Problems, Lady Tunes versus Ease, Diablo versus Young Ra, Ashley versus Teta, Seabree versus Panic, and the main event is Laji versus Deuce. So if you haven't gotten a chance to, make that happen and support that, please do so. And the Niggas vs. Bitches card, February 6th, taking place at 826 Welch, Flint, Michigan, 6 p.m., $40 admission, mask required. I believe that they're also going to have the ability to have it streamed as well. I believe that you can actually go to Bloody Scene TDH to get more information via Instagram, and I think it's TDH on Facebook as well to get that information, to get that link, and that is JC versus Coffee. That is Money Mitch versus Miss Petty. That is Clever versus Karma B, Holmesy the Guy versus Lady J, Danny Myers versus Beatrice, and Bonnie Godiva versus Mac Myron, I believe, is actually taking place on that as well. I feel like announcement-wise, that is really it. In yet or not in yet?
She's in.
Okay, gotcha. Can you can hear me?
I can't hear her.
Oh, we can't hear you. You're muted. You gotta unmute it. Oh, she said okay. She said 1 second. I should have just started that way. A little more. A little more.
All right, can you hear me?
You want me to just go outside?
Stay over.
Just stay over?
Yeah, right there.
Right there.
Take that mic right there. Yeah, there you go. That's good.
You hear me?
There you go.
She's unmuted now? Or?
I can hear her. Can you hear her? Oh, sorry. Hey, can you hear everybody? Can you hear him?
I can hear everybody.
Happy birthday happy belated birthday. By the way, just wanted to say that to you.
Thank you.
Not a problem. So we'll just kind of jump right in. Ra actually tells me that I usually just kind of jump right in too soon, no foreplay, no nothing. So I'm trying to work on my foreplay tactics. So just work with me. So 2020, was a kind of hectic year. How was that year for you? I guess just kind of surviving during the pandemic.
Man, it was crazy. It hit me out of nowhere because me and RX had planned on having this battle in April or March. So when the pandemic actually hit and Organic hit us and was like, yeah, I can't come out to America. You guys can't fly. Everything's. We've been waiting. We just been whole. And other than that, just with fan hosts, thank goodness no one dear to me had COVID. I haven't had any scares. I got tested once, but I wasn't positive. So I waited out, man. I haven't been partying. It's been a crazy way of life, but I've been surviving.
Gotcha. So I know that you had actually taken a break from battle rap for some time. Like we hadn't seen you in a while prior to Lady Caution. Was this by choice or just like circumstances, matchups weren't happening?
No, it was just I didn't like a lot of the funny business and the politics in battle rap. It was becoming more not proven that we're lyrically the best, but more so, a popularity contest. And then, a lot of back end stuff that was going on that was with leads and stuff. So because battle rap was never like my job, it was always a hobby, it's something I love. I was able to step back away from it and say, I don't want the vibes of it anymore. It didn't feel like grind time. And when I first hopped in, it was so fun. It was like it was fun.
Right.
We were excited. We were happy, and it became and people started fighting for real, and got to a place I was like, come on, man.
Right. I hear you. So you actually had Lady Caution as your return battle per se, and some kind of felt like you taking Caution was a step below, even though Caution has definitely made, she's been doing it for years, and her name and stock is definitely rising, and I vote for her for that Gates to the Garden, whatever it is, Caution, that you should definitely get that title. But nonetheless, get back to this. What made you decide to take Caution, Lady Caution?
It wasn't a crazy process. She asked Dre, she said, if Gattas is coming back, I'll body her. That insulted me. So I said, okay, this is back to the core roots. This is why I liked it. Somebody challenging me, hid and pad, saying that you're a better writer, you're a better performer. So let's take it back. And I know that Caution is not new by any means. She was battling in this back before I left. Right. So I felt that it was a worthy matchup, and I felt, insulted, for lack of a better word. So I said, okay, let's do it.
Okay, gotcha. So, in all honesty, if it had went the way it was supposed to go, your welcome back battle or your return battle would have been RX.
And the Caution battle may not have happened because that was well after, I had with Dre, and I had already been to like a Gate to the Garden event that he had in Atlanta. And that's where I was like, you know what, I would fuck with this if it's any girls in competition. But I don't know if that would have happened if, I started this RX run a year ago.
Gotcha. That's nice. And not for nothing, RX has been on the show a few times, and I know that RX has brought up your name as like being, I would love to battle Gattas. That would be so dope. I think Gattas is dope, so on and so forth. So when you two battled and it was the hug at the end, you know what I'm saying? I knew that was like sincere, you know what I'm saying? And like you definitely, the respect is there, the love is there, and I thought that was such a beautiful moment.
Yeah, 100%, man. Actually, and RX, shout out to RX, man. I was out in Cali, out there in Venice Beach, Compton, everything. She brought me out her neck of the woods. I had my wife and my daughter, so we were able to link up. She had her son. We went go-karting. Nice. It was just like hella good vibes, and she had a lot of respect for me. I respected her pen too because I saw my first battle. When I had accepted her challenge, and I was like, yeah, I fuck with her pen, but bro, I would have never expected her to write the way that she wrote for me in that battle, man. She never rapped like that. I was, yo, that's why at the end when I was like, get your bars, she was like, I did. I was like, you did.
Right.
Because I couldn't have prepared for that.
Right. But that definitely speaks to she knew who she was coming to battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is young Gattas. I gotta really step my shit up. And one of the great things about that battle too, just reading the comments, I recall somebody stating something like, you know, I gotta go look up, you know what I'm saying, more young Gattas shit. And I'm thinking to myself, like, where the fuck have you been? But it's a new fan and new appreciation is always great. But how does that feel when, you know what I'm saying, you've paved the way for so many, and it's almost like, you know, many gotta kind of, you know, do their homework. Like, how does that, like, how do you take that, if anything?
I'm in it at all, man. Like, I fight legend. Like, all of my peers call me Gattas. Like, I'm talking about people that before I even knew how to write a battle rap round. You know what I'm talking? We're talking about the real deals, the Mars, the sources, the disasters. I get my, you know, I feel like I've done everything I need to do when these guys are quoting your lines. When these guys are coming up to you and you, it's like, no, I feel that way looking at you guys.
Right.
So I don't feel offense. Take up the people needing to do a little research. It's been a minute. I always tell everyone, I'm from BC, like old battle rap. So you have to take it before streaming, you know, all of that. So I don't take offense. I feel like a pioneer, you know.
Right.
Luck just came back in Battle Hustle, and you won't believe how many yanks were like, who is Luck? Like,
right.
Who is Luck?
Right.
Are you kidding me?
Right.
So they do their homework, and then they're like, oh, you know, they come new fans, and I'm just happy that Mile was able to translate over into 2021. You know what I mean? My biggest fear was not him being one of those olders who come back and everybody's like, boo, that's old, we don't rap like that no more.
So that was one of the things I wanted to know too, you know what I'm saying, was there that pressure? Because I noticed, you know, a lot of the times I feel like the women, when they've taken breaks, like Fit, like Luck, when they come back, you know, yourself included, people are always worried about ring rust. And I think a lot of the times that they kind of feel that, and this is like no shade to them, but they kind of feel like it's going to be like a Cassidy moment, you know what I'm saying? Or just somebody that's kind of like, I don't want to say outdated, you know, it's disrespectful, but, you know, just not.
I know. I mean,
right.
Not right now.
Right. Gotcha. So
yeah, man, I definitely don't want that to happen. So I was happy that the caution battle, like I said, was the warm up, and they were in there, and I was like, okay, I can build off of that.
Nice.
And RX was just like I said, that was me. My style, perfect, beautiful, not a stutter, not. That's just the era I come from. You can't stutter, you can't choke. We lose when it happens. Now I'm watching battles where a guy be spazzing the first two, choke the third, and still come out the winner of the battle.
Right.
So it's new standards.
Right. So let me ask something too, because I know that there were, you know, talks about something that was taking place during the battle as well. So people had been saying, okay, well, why is she pulling out her phone? You know what I'm saying? At the end of said rounds, like, what is she doing? What is she looking at? Is she not remembering her material? Was there any of that, or was it just like, nah, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I think I saw you tweeted something during the battle, like, your
I was
RX
just
is
tweeting while she was rapping.
Gotcha.
In real time, I wasn't looking at any bars. And plus, honestly and truly, if you don't know how to end, looking at a couple times is not gonna help you. You're not gonna be able to get through it. But I was just being petty and tweeting, and honestly, trying to take the focus, because if I actually slowed down listening to what she said, like I said, it was fire. I got to block all of that out right now.
Right. Which makes
so I really don't try to listen to my opponent.
Gotcha. I hear you. So one of the things that I think RX had kind of stated during her rounds, and I've heard other people kind of, you know, if they say that this is the one flaw that you have, it's always, you know, Gattas looks towards crowd participation and reaction, that sort of thing. Do you feel like this is a problem, or like what, not that it's a bad thing, but what makes you do that, if you can put that into words?
So I don't look for participation or anything. It's I'm I'm psyched over this that I wrote. If you wrote 6 triple entendres, you would be hyped too. A lot of you bitches don't write your own shit, so you don't understand how it feels when you have a room full of elite rappers going crazy, running around a room when you say anything because you didn't write it. So I write my rhymes, and I'm super excited and proud of the things that I'm able to form and create, and the reactions that I get fuel me. And also, I feed off the energy of my opponent. So RX started round, she went first, and I saw she was on an 8, so I got a 9. Second round, she's on a 9, 10. Oh, you want 11? Now I gotta have 3 haymakers back to back. I gotta go to 12. So it's really dependent on my opponent. It's not looking for approval at all. It's more so just soaking in that energy, especially in a small room. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. I hear you. So I know that the new thing now, it's, on some leagues we're seeing more crowds actually kind of occurring, and I know that with like, URLs, Queen of the Ring sort of thing, it's like not as many within said venue, not that crowd or anything like that.
At all.
Right, at all. Is this something that, and I'm gonna ask a stupid question anyway, but is this something that, I'm saying, you're open to, that you feel may affect you? Only reason why I say that is because I remember, like, how you're proud of the shit that you're writing, and I get it 110%. But do you feel that that may not transfer well in said quiet settings, or?
I mean, we can just look at the battle from this weekend. It looked like it transferred great to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like it looked like it translated. It came over quite well. All the energy was received. The reactions we couldn't even have more than 3 people, including callers, in the venue. So imagine, 20 people in this small room. Those reactions and those 2-3 minute actions are real.
Right.
So I love a small room, honestly. I like them both. I like performing and going super saiyan on the stage, but I love a small room. I get more into the intricate details.
Gotcha.
Less perform. I don't have to worry as much about performance.
Gotcha. I hear that. So another thing. So I know that there was talks not too long ago. I think definitely one for certain, I think, was last year. I'll just bring that up first. I know that there was talks going around the internet in regards to you versus C3, in a match that people actually wanted to see. Is this something that we could possibly see in 2021, or?
Nobody wants to see that. That's not a matchup anybody wants to see. And that's no offense to C3. It's just that I've heard more people wanting to see me versus a Misfit if I was to battle a stud. That's just because they feel that me and Misfit came up, and honestly, I feel like that's a great clash style because she's funny, she got bars, she got the swag, she's an OG in it like me, so I can't stun her. So
right,
that would be more. That seems like more of a appealing battle to me. Honestly, after chopping it up with Direct Man after the battle, I honestly feel like K-Shine is the best move. I was thinking about guys, and I want Shine, man. I think I can honestly say I've done what I needed to do if I can get up there and go toe-to-toe with Shine. He's the best right now.
Nice. I will say there was one dude who I actually felt like I wanted to see you battle, and this was on the RBE Ladies vs. Gents event, and it's not taking anything away from Farrah, but I felt like you and Clips would just be a phenomenal, entertaining fucking battle.
Clips, hell yeah. I would definitely have to prepare my ass off and have to be a little more flexible freestyle realm, but
right.
Hell yeah. That's definitely
Gotcha.
Definitely sounding good.
Right.
But
right.
I honestly I don't want to do any battles that don't make sense. I don't want to oversaturate and like now that Gattas is back, she's battling every week. We're not doing that. I want to do stuff that makes sense and that people want to see. I want to give you guys quality performances, man, because at the end of the day, choking all around or not getting prepared or even just taking too many battles, it makes the battle look bad and the fans don't get what they want.
Gotcha. So with 2021, like throughout the whole entirety, in terms of you being able to give us like great quality battles as opposed to quantity, how many battles would you say, would be like a great
I would do
number?
no more than 6 in a year. No more than 6 in a year. That's to keep the anticipation for quality and just, yeah, no more than 6.
Gotcha. Okay. Now, wanting to, well, there's two things that were touched on. So I'll go up with the first one. So there was also talks at one point in time about you and O actually battling. I think when Official was last on this show, I think she said something along the lines of like, Gattas said she wasn't ready for me. She had to get her feet wet before she came to see me.
I never said that, but yes.
Okay.
Official that makes sense. I wasn't about to come out the gate and battle Official after being off for 6 years. Let's be smart here. This bitch has been she has been active the entire time I've been going. Granted, although I would have been amazing like this weekend, I still feel like I can do better than that. That's still not Gattas at the best. And for Official, even though it might not even be necessary after watching her past couple battles, but for Official, I just wanted to be in ultimate form because I feel like I felt like she could go toe to toe with me. But honestly, it's nothing to do with preparation. Official will get bodied any day. Like, come on, bro, stop it.
You heard it here first.
That's a battle that makes sense, and I don't like the Bardashians anyway. So I would love for RX to kill Jazz. I even throw Hope Trilly on KCJ and Official. I'll give you the business. 3 for 3. What we doing?
Exclusive. One of the things that we're gonna get back to that too. There's a little game that we'll play momentarily, but one of the things that you brought up as well was, kind of being lumped into said battles because of like your sexuality and being like an AG and things like that. How do you feel about that? Is that corny? Is it lame? Is it, does it make sense?
It's very corny. You know what I mean? I'm all down for it if it makes sense. Like I said, somebody who you really see. We have a quality battle. But just to try to throw me in a ring with C3s and K-Profits just because we studs, I'm not doing that. That's no offense to them, but I just don't. Anybody wants to see that. I have a specific style. It's aggressive, and I want to do battles versus people that are gonna make me step my pen up to a level. I don't want to freeze. I know that's something C3 thrives in, but that's not basis style. I don't want to throw that in the tank for a whole battle. That's not even what I want to do. The pen is sharp. We're trying to get popping. This is a written leagues, and I'm just trying to show the best out of my pen, man, because I've been writing crazy stuff all year. This quarantine has our mind going everywhere.
Right. So another thing that comes up, I think, a lot of times with AGs is, you want to be a man and, that sort of thing. What's your take on that? I kind of feel like with AGs, we kind of hear that a lot. I don't even want to say AGs, but you know what I'm saying? Like we hear that a lot, like you want to be a man and that sort of thing. What's your take on that?
The furthest thing from the truth. I love my femininity. I just also have a strong grasp on my masculine side, but I dressed up like Tomb Raider, for goodness sake. You can't say I want to be a man. Like, let's be honest. And I just think that's ignorance and maybe, just not knowing enough about the culture. But honestly, I haven't met a stud that wanted to be a man. If a woman, in this lifestyle wanted to be a man, then she's taking the steps to actually make that happen and being transgendered. It's not a lesbian like myself or misfit.
Gotcha. Okay. So what ended up happening was, I put it out there for fans to actually also to join the live chat and to also send in questions at queensofbattlerap@gmail.com. So one of the fans, RC from the show, actually sent you just a few questions. So I'll ask them. You've always been dope, but recently got different types of accolades like legendary or God tier. Why do you think that is?
think the got here.
Mm.
Breaking.
She breaking up.
I think it's breaking up. Say it.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you perfectly.
Okay. Now you said, I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Sure, will do. You've always been dope, but recently get different types of accolades like legendary or god tier. Why do you think that is?
I think that is because a lot of people didn't know if I was still able to do what I'd done in the past. So I think after seeing like the caution and RX, they kind of felt okay. Gattas changed with the times. Okay, that's we can say like you said to make sure that it wasn't kind of like that Cassidy feel where y'all felt like we you didn't change with you haven't been watching, you haven't been progressing with the culture.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it feels like. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what made the title change, was everyone seeing culture.
Gotcha.
Still, from the things that I mentioned, you have to know I was still heavily a fan.
Right. Gotcha. Okay. Also, another question. I remember Debo tweeting about you versus Couture a few years ago on Twitter. What happened with that, and how do you feel about that matchup?
I feel like Couture. I don't know anything happened. Maybe she got me another opportunity the way as well. So as of now, I know Debo has definitely has his other hitters on the list for me. I don't think he's thinking of Couture. I think he's thinking more like the Vixen, or like you said, official.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Okay. Another question. You have the freedom to battle wherever you please. Is that more valuable than having a major buzz on one league, and why?
100%. Your fan base grows crazy when you're not tied down to one league. And it's not anything against anyone who has a contract with the league. That's also dope and great promo for you. But somebody like me, who I like to kind of tweak my performance and my bars depending on what stage I'm on.
Mm-hmm.
So it was dope being on Twitch and being able to get all of those game and anime bars off for a crowd that truly enjoys it. I don't know if that would have been as well received on like a Caffeine or URL. They're looking for different things. I would have loved to give them like arm with sticks like a snowman. That's the vibe that they love. So I like being able to tweak my pen. That's why I like going to different leagues.
Gotcha. Understandable. And Ra, can you put the one called One More Time up for me? So the last question that RC asked, I kind of had something similar. So we're going to go into this game, and it's kind of like a most threatening and least threatening. So you give me, out of the people that you see, give me the person that you feel like is the most threatening in a battle and state why, and who do you feel like is the least threatening in a battle? Gotcha. So with this, I'll explain this one. So with this next one that I'm actually going to put up, this one is kind of geared towards his question, but let me know when you're ready before I start explaining. Okay. So if you had the ability to do a rematch with one of these people,
Rematch. I would definitely want to rematch her the most, clearly, because I choked. I hate that battle. Terrible, terrible, terrible for me. Second most threatening is going to be Hustle. That's because even though, it's debatable, everybody has their favorites and different moments, I know that she's bar heavy, and I still want to 3-0 her, so that would be the second. Then you said it was Bonnie Godiva, QB, and who else?
it was Hustle, Bonnie Godiva, QB, and E-Heart, and you gave me Heart, and you gave me Hustle. So
okay. Third would be QB, because QB has that arsenal disrespect, man, and that's not something that you can easily be And then least threatening, I would say Bonnie Good, only because I clearly took it the time. I don't think that I wouldn't be interested in trying to do a rematch with her.
Okay, understandable. Rod, can you give me I See You? So when I came up with this one, you don't have that one? You don't? All right, so then, so I See You, it was just a picture with 3 people, you know, who had their eyes in the picture. So it was C3, Shuni the Rapper, and Yoshi G.
Oh, you said most threatening to least threatening?
Correct.
Shuni the Rapper, Yoshi, and C3. All right, probably most threatening is going to be C3, just because of the, like I said, freestyle capability. I know she got it out for me. Second most threatening is gonna be Yoshi. That's only because she's on a crazy come up right now, and she's in her own lane, and you know, having crazy battles with Bill Collector and stuff. I feel like she would definitely put on a crazy show. And you said C3, Yoshi G,
And Shuni.
Shuni would be my ass. That's only because, not even because I don't I respect her, because I know her pen is nice. I know she's been doing battles like since I've been gone. But she's never like had shown any interest in battling me. So I don't think that would even be, unless it's something I don't know, I don't think that would even be discussed.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Do you have a drink? When I put these 3 pictures.
Not least threatening though. I want to say she tweets me and says rude thing, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Okay. Give me BWD, please, if you have that. Don't tell me.
Can't do it though. I gotta figure it out.
So you ain't got to show the pics then. I'll just say it. I think she froze though. Is she still here?
Nah,
You still there?
Froze, I'm here.
Oh, okay. So
I'm trying to figure out who's Fendi.
Oh, Fendi is she's a battle rapper. She's mostly like with like We Go Hard. I think she does like music on a beat as well, but she mostly, I would say, is like We Go Hard. But so then you don't know Fendi, so maybe that would be your least.
That's gonna be my least. My verse gonna be at the top for me, cause she called me out, and my verse gets busy, so that's gonna be another bar fest.
Gotcha. Okay. So I won't do another picture. So the next one I have, it's Farrah Funeral, K Prophet, and Jade.
Farrah Funeral's the most. I say Jade second, K Prophet last, just because I haven't seen recent from her. So yeah, that would be my least threatening.
Gotcha. Okay. She recently had a battle on Verbal Warzone, but it was on the beat, but nonetheless, still.
That was on, I heard. Okay.
Yeah. So I had.
I like those battles on the beat.
Would you be open to battling on the beat?
Hell yeah, that's dope. Like that's, to me, man, that's harder than acapella. If you really want to be honest.
Gotcha. I kind of feel the same, but why do you feel like it's harder?
because you have to, a lot of these guys can't make music, so they're able to write their rhymes in such an unorthodox way. But imagine, trying to tame a disaster flow to fit on a beat and rap so unorthodox is it's almost impossible. You know what I'm saying? If you did do that, it would sound crazy. So I think it requires everybody to kind of, especially those with unorthodox styles, to change it a little bit to fit and be compact on that beat.
Gotcha. Okay. Apologies to y'all about the fucking the picture shit. Like, had I know, and I ain't even do work today. I spent all day at work putting this shit together. So I'm great to hear that because I won't spend time doing this shit again. But sorry, apologies everybody for that. It took a lot of time. But all right, so I had another one called Southern Divas. So it's Miss Merc, Lady J, Jada Ray.
Jada Ray first, second, Miss Merc, and then lastly, definitely number one is Jada Ray though, because I've seen her. I just saw her battle on the beat going crazy, so that makes me feel like, damn, what are you doing a cappella? So definitely, that's somebody I would have to keep my eye on.
Gotcha. Okay. And who'd you say next to next? I'm sorry, you said Merc was second, and you said Lady J was
Lady J will be my least for me.
Okay, gotcha. And I think I only had one more. Oh no, two more. Sorry. So Vixen the Assassin, Queen Vixen, and First Lady Flames.
Vixen the Assassin. Honestly, you want to be honest? First Lady Flames first, Vixen second, and then Queen Vixen last. I think First Lady Flames pen is kind of crazier than Vixen's, but that's just from the few battles I've seen.
Gotcha. Okay. And she's made statements like, what I'm saying, she's calling out, what I'm saying, all old vets. So is that something that could possibly, like you open to it?
Yeah, I'm never, one thing about me, I'm not Hollywood, man. I'm never going to be like, oh, you didn't battle so-and-so, so you can't battle me. If it makes sense, clearly, look at my resume, bro. I give shots the whole way through. I battle vets, I battle new girls. So if you challenge me and I feel like you writing to a certain level, I'm down.
Gotcha. So I'm sorry, something's gonna have to be repeated. My apologies. So AORL said, how does she call the one with Coffee, Tori, and Mulatto? We missed it. Sorry about that, y'all.
I said Coffee was my number one, second Tori, and third was Mulatto.
Gotcha. And just in case they missed it before, my apologies. In regards to the rematch, one more time, it was E-Heart, Bonnie Godiva, QB, and Hustle, and you called it?
E-Heart at the top, second Hustle, third QB, and lastly Bonnie Godiva.
Gotcha. Is that all that y'all missed? And one of the last ones that I had, you kind of spoke on earlier as well, and I called it Keeping Up with the Bardashians. So I had Casey J, Jazz the Rapper, and Official.
Official, Jazz, and Casey J.
Gotcha. So what is it? Do you feel like the Bardashians are overrated, whack? Like what?
They suck. They suck. They suck. Y'all don't be rapping that good, man. Y'all don't rap better than the girls that I rap with, which are now Hope Trilly and RX. I feel that I feel like, first of all, RX and Jazz, I haven't seen Jazz in a while, so I don't know what she could be in her bag. But the way that RX is in her bag for me is I feel like she can do that perfected versus Jazz, and Jazz could look bad out here, man. RX rapping to full potential is bad for a lot of you girls. And a lot of you girls don't even know who Hope Trilly is because she's nestled here in Atlanta. So, it's not like a focal point for the main leagues, but she's rapping at a level that y'all just started rapping at this year. It's not even really into battle rap that much. So it's like, once she really locks in and sees the disasters, the Illmax, the thesauruses, that's going to take that pen game crazy. So I don't know. I just don't think the Bardashians stand it. I think that's a fair challenge for them, I have the credibility. They can't say Gattas is not God tier. She can't battle. She doesn't have a name. That's impossible to say. RX battled me, so you can't say she don't have a name. The most that they could say is maybe something about Hope, because like I said, she didn't get that battle versus 40 bars
40,
that would have propelled her.
Mm-hmm.
Had that y'all seen that battle, we would be having a different conversation. But KCJ, you're the junior varsity on their team anyway, so they can throw you a bone. You know what I mean? You can go ahead and do whatever. You don't really get a say so in trying to have some.
Okay.
Make sure y'all air all of that too.
It's live, and they definitely will.
Well, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Now, KCJ, Jazz, and Official, like, as far as right now in 2020, 2021, they're like the elite in, female battle rap. I mean, you got your 40s and hustles and stuff like that, but, to hear you say, like, to downplay them is kind of weird.
I'm not downplaying them at all. I just don't. That like I. And you name people like Vixen and Flames who are having incredible performances and being discussed more than these people you're saying I'm playing. You can't tell me I'm downplaying Jazz when she had to come outside. You told me I had to come outside. So what are we saying? Like, we're not about to switch up the discussion now. She got to come outside too. So I'm going to downplay until you show me something different. Battled in years. Y'all told me this is battle rap. What have you done for me lately? Show and prove. Official. You've done for us lately. Lost. You beat 40, who was not at her best. You lost to Arsenal, who was rapping the same Arsenal. You could have prepared for that Arsenal. You couldn't have said, oh my God, Arsenal did something I never knew he would do. He did exactly what he does all the time, and you still couldn't. So don't tell me I'm downplaying, bro. I'm telling y'all the truth. And these bitches been downplaying me since I've been going, as if I didn't lay the foundation for you bitches. So I'm gonna downplay whoever who are not doing something for the culture right now lately, and if you losing right now. Jay beat a guy who didn't even write for her. Don't get me wrong, she definitely mopped swamp, but was that the swamp that y'all used to seeing? So I'm not gonna applaud a fish for swimming. I'm not gonna give somebody flowers for beating somebody who wasn't at their best. I have some ladies, and I battled some ladies here recently who are showing that their pen exceeds expectations. For me to say the same about those ladies, I would like to see it. If they'd like to prove me wrong, I have a bunch of leagues. We could hit organic. I'm sure Smack, Debo, we can settle this, but I'm not gonna sit up here. Y'all not gonna make me feel like I'm being arrogant or something when I had to come out here and show my ass to show you motherfuckers that I am elite, and they don't have to. We just gotta go off of you from 8 years ago, and we gotta ever hail to you. Fuck that.
I mean, I just wanted you to talk a little bit of shit. Like, that's why I asked you that, because, you know what I mean? Like, again, if anybody can say that about any other female battle rapper, it's you. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's why I just wanted to ask you. It just sounded like...
They gotta come outside, man. They gotta come outside and see. I had to come out here and with the real girls that's out here in the mud, in the dirt. So, I had to see that for Jazz and Official. I gotta see something different. And like I said, Casey, I got my young girl for you who I feel is riding light years ahead of you. I have to see it to believe it.
Has there been any calls, though? Has anybody, I mean, if I'm a league owner, I'm calling you right now. You know,
the leagues have called me. I'm going to be honest with you. Every league has been in touch with me since I walked off the stage of the Hustle Battle, ARP, Smack, Organic, Direct. Everybody has. Guess where you come. What do you want to do? It was me that was like, nah, I'm not interested. You can literally put the full blame on me, because these guys, it was to the point where I had money in my account I had to send back, because they were sending me the money before I agreed to battle.
God damn.
So they're serious. You know what I'm saying? The league won it. It's the girls, like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said on my side, we're all down. I already spoke to these young ladies. It's on them, because the bags are there, the plates are there, the leagues are interested. It will only be, them thinking that, or saying that we're not, they don't think that it would be a worthy battle for them, or we're not worthy. Whatever the case, that would be the only thing stopping it.
I got the bag, all right? I got the money. I got whatever it is you need to battle. All right, we're gonna
Right.
make a mega battle with Gattas. Who am I booking you against? Who's gonna make sense for you to be on, a Summer Madness stage or a
Official.
official?
Duh.
Okay, just
Official
trying to.
makes perfect sense.
Okay,
She's top tier. She Smack is home. Queen of the Ring is home. I think that makes sense. Or even, and 40's my girl, but even if they brought 40, that makes sense because she battled Sue this year. She headlined I think maybe two of the caffeine cards. That makes perfect sense to say, hey, I couldn't say anything. Granted, I don't know if I would want that. Not because I don't respect 40's pen. I love it. I just I would like a clash of styles with Official because we're both so aggressive. I know that 40 is not. I've seen her get her in her aggressive bag with Hustle, but I know that in the reality, she's more calm, cool. She's not really a barker like that. That's not a part of her, style. So I would want to do that with Official. That makes sense.
okay. I'm just trying to get you to talk some shit because I'm happy you back. You know what I mean? I want to make sure some of these battles get set up because, like I told you when I saw you in LA, it's like there's so many matchups that are left for you. You know what I mean? Like, especially because of your hiatus, and a lot of these girls have already battled each other. So it's like where the big battles at, and a lot of them revolve around you.
Yeah, I love that. And we want to keep it that. That's how you know what I'm saying, supply and demand. You know what I'm saying? Don't tire yourself out, I love the fact that I've been able to have a career for so long and not be able to say, yeah, I haven't battled Misfit, I haven't battled Official, I haven't battled 40, haven't, you know what I'm saying? Like we still got classics to make. So I'm excited for the year, man. I'm hoping that we can get our vaccines and be back outside for real.
Oh, hell yeah. We missed that crowd.
Yeah, man. Like you know how I feel about the big crowds, man. What RX said in the battle, the type of shit I did. What up? What up?
Hey,
What up?
I still remember you battling Miss Hustle, and you like, yo, Mook, that shit was crazy, right?
Yo, greatest time of my life, wouldn't change anything.
That's what I tell you. That's my favorite battle, you versus Hustle. You know what I mean? That's my favorite battle.
I love that battle, man.
Yeah. You gotta love that.
I really want to see, and I know you said that Official makes the most sense to you, but I've always been saying, I guess for like the duration of this show, is that I really want to see you versus Jazz. There's something about that I really want to see.
I want to see that because I personally want to demolish Jazz, but Jazz is smart and she does things that make sense. I don't see her coming back to battle me. I think, I don't see that happening, man. I think she'll definitely take somebody else before me, especially because she's in a clique with Official, and Official made it clear that she want to battle me. So she wouldn't take that opportunity from her own thing.
Gotcha.
So you battle Official. The battle where you and Official get set up, win or lose versus Official, do you still battle Jazz? Does it still make sense to battle Jazz?
I feel like accepting a battle with Official is going to intertwine the two. Like, Jazz is going to be at the battle. I'm going to let off them Jazz. It's going to literally be me versus them two. Let's be honest.
Okay.
So who knows? She might even tag team her in, but I think battling one is the same because they're going to be there side by side. It's going to be the same deal.
What about a 2-on-2?
I like the idea of a 2-on-2.
Who do you see? I was entertaining you and QB, because of y'all grind time history and, shit like that. I thought it would be epic that, y'all two actually team up, and do a 2-on-2. Am I bugging?
No, you ain't. But I fuck with QB. She's hilarious. But I don't know if we'd be able to do a 2-on-2. Mm-hmm. I think 40 needs some revenge versus them two. I think if anything, you need to beat me and 40. She needs some revenge versus them bitches. And also I think that the contrast of styles in a tag team would be fun because, like I said, I'm the dog off the leash and she's so contained. So to be able to go up and down like that, back and forth. And what's funny is me and 40 had got booked a long time ago to battle Lex Benko and Bonnie Godiva in a 2-on-2. Wow. It would be me and 40. Right? Who knew? And I had some shit, man. But me and 40 was really having a good. We had good writing sessions, finalized bars and stuff. So I think we could really do that, and she could get some. She could get her payback after choking versus official and after the 2-on-2. She got 2 times that she got to redeem herself.
Yo, how long ago was that one, that 2-on-2?
Mad long ago. I mean, I want to say after Shayna or before. I honestly just saw the bars when I was looking at my Google Drive. I was like, damn, what? I had a whole bars for Lake Mexico.
Damn.
When was the last time you talked to 40?
40 lives in Atlanta. I was just at her house. Like, I talk to 40 all the time.
So the chemistry or the friendship and all that is already there. Because a lot of times, sometimes, like, I think that's what it was. I know E-Hart and 40 was, E-Hart and 40 was cool, but I don't know if, them working together was a smart move. You know what I mean? So
it seemed like E-Hart was irritable.
Yeah.
But no, we have I've been knowing, me and 40 battled one rounder and outside of Karma Loop in Boston years ago. So I feel like we've had a friendship forever, and then we just did a track. Yeah, like me and we actually cool. So whether we had to compete or team up to do it 2-on-2, I think it would be dope either way.
Gotcha.
I like that then. You know what I mean? And like you said, 40 definitely. At this point, I'm not even sure if she cares to get back on the stage, with them Bardashians again. You know what I mean? So,
man, who you telling?
Or official, for that matter. So it's like, wow. But it would be that. I like that too, though. Like I say,
because it's putting it's a rematch with a little bit of flair. Like, okay, we threw a little Gattas in it. Is that gonna change the outcome?
Yeah, I don't know if it would be a little bit of Gattas. I'm sure there'd be a lot of bit of Gattas.
Facts. A lot of screaming. Feel me? A lot of barking.
Yeah. So okay, I like that though. 40 and Gattas versus the Bardashians. I like that.
I just gotta get I gotta get these Bardashians out of here, man. I told everybody on Twitter I gotta avenge female battle rap.
So let me ask in terms of the Bardashians. Like, I know years ago with the Firm, the rap group, people were saying that they really didn't care for the Firm as a group. They liked them all better individually. Is that how you feel about the Bardashians?
Yeah, it's like I don't like I honestly have no real reason why I don't like them. It's nothing more than ego and sportsmanship.
That's dope to even say that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just being honest. Like, I just watching them, moving, watching their pens, and it's just sportsmanship, just like MJ watching Magic. It's like, bro, I see you as competition. I want it. Let's get it. You know what I mean? I see you on the court. We gotta go toe to toe. I can't keep looking at you from the sideline. We gotta step on the court together. So then more than that, I want to battle, and I want to put it all out there and see who's the best.
Gotcha. Now, is it because I know that I feel like I don't know why. I don't know if it's because it's 3 of them, and I don't know if it's just a new generation, but I feel like there is more flack given to those 3 as opposed to Funeral per se. And I'm just curious as to why, but maybe like you said, it's ego, and like you said, it's sportsmanship, but I don't know.
Yeah, plus they're fan favorite, like Jazz Friends, she's a fan favorite. People love her. She got a crazy story of coming up in battle rap as Lil Sis, the Virgin, coming into her, literally growing up in battle rap right before our eyes. You know what I'm saying? So she's a fan favorite for sure. Even though she hasn't even been on the stage, she's been on every since in the back. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's judging, hosting.
Right.
So it's hard for people not to keep throwing her name in the mix when she's always being seen with battle rap.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Jazz is just a super, super big battle rap fan. And I think the fans don't understand that or allow her to be a fan. And they like, I don't care about this, that, and the other when you're battling again. You know what I mean? But she's a really big fan of battle rap. So hence why she won the bar exam. So, and I got to get you on a bar exam. I think I might have to fly down to Atlanta and set some shit up with you. That would be interesting.
I want to. I'm trying to be on the panel because I know I got my battle rap IQ up.
I know you do. I know you do. I would love to probably do some QB, like just make it make sense. You know what I mean? Or maybe I get you, Jazz, and Official.
Yeah, do that, man. I know I can make Official pop off live.
That would be fire.
Question from Twiz the Wiz Kid. Well, it was a recommendation, but Twiz the Wiz Kid said Gattas versus John Adon for Kings versus Queens too. So you're not a stranger to battling.
I love it.
Intergender or like men. Is John a formidable opponent, or would you? Well, I know you said Keyshawn, but
I love it. Mm-hmm. John is actually one of the a suggestion I've never heard, but I love that idea because he's a GOAT. He's an OG. You can't take that away from him. So. Yeah, I fuck with John. I was just at him at this last event, so chopping it up. So I actually like that idea, man. He's nice.
Gotcha.
That's dangerous too for you.
Yeah. Kind of. I mean, John is nice, but y'all know how it is when your opponent can make the room look at you different. Mm-hmm. It's different.
Gotcha.
He did that with Jack. Who did he throw the Jack Boy? Through his chain, got the whole room looking at him different.
Crazy, yeah.
You're someone who, clearly has been battling for some time now, and you now look and there's a new class, a new generation, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. What do you feel like is great that the new generation has, and what do you feel like, is something that they need to take away from because it's like we didn't move like that, or you're not supposed to move like that, or that sort of thing?
Man, the great thing the new generation has is the ability to have these streaming avenues and to have this live conversation with Zoomers every battle. We didn't have that. It was waiting a month or two for your battle to drop on YouTube and then waiting for people to promote it and get views. Now it's so instant. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even get a chance to drink my champagne before they was telling me the votes and the fan vote, and it's just a lot to take in, and it's instant. And I think that instant access and that instant notification on whether you won or not, and being able to like sitting with Lush and looking at what the people are saying in real time, that you can use that to your advantage. So the new school definitely with the cafe and with the Twitch, we didn't have. That's the most fire thing that y'all could have ever, especially in the midst of COVID. It was supposed to set us back, and it literally took us ahead 10 years.
Right.
So I definitely think that's one thing they have. The only thing I think that we had more of than back then was just, it seemed more personality. You could get away, battling back then with not having any bars. You could get away with literally never writing a double entendre or a punchline. You could laugh your way and freestyle your way through off a straight personality. I don't know if that's doable now, especially after watching that Clips and Geechee, I want to say, and people were not as impressed as I was with Clips walking the room and doing that freestyle. That let me know this is a different era. They're not impressed by the freestyle and the comeback from the choke. They're like, what have you wrote? Because at the end of the day, Geechee is not choking, he's not stuttering, and this is every fucking bar. So it's different. It's different now, man. That's the difference that I'm seeing anyway, noticeably.
Well, give me something that you're not happy with the change in battle rap.
That I'm not happy with? I can't say that I'm not happy with anything that I'm happy with all the changes, honestly.
Okay.
Like, I like the exposure. I like, you don't never want to be that old nigga Ice-T, like, oh, these new niggas on auto-tune. You never want to be that nigga,
right,
bro. Like, it is what it is. The times have changed. You feel me? You don't like having to write and be prepared. oh well, and not being able to choke for more than 7 seconds, oh well, that's the standards the kids put on the game now.
Right.
We didn't used to have a shot clock. Now we do. What we talking like?
Gotcha.
Things change.
You've been out of the game for a little while, but as we're having this conversation, I can tell you're still a fan and you're still paying attention. You're mentioning a lot of battles and things that happen in a lot of battles. How was it for you to be watching all of this unfold and then sitting on the sideline?
And it was a love-hate feeling because I was loving seeing the culture move forward and seeing it become more profitable, seeing every battle rapper got merch now, like just everyone trying to put their music out, even Twitch playing snippets of your music. I'm just like, yo, we used to have to beg to get our music to be put in the front of a battle. Now, it's something that they offering to you, and oh, did you have any merch you wanted us to put on the site? And I love that because it's helping me monetize my brand.
Mm-hmm.
That was just super dope to me, man. I love how when people hitting up organic for the Twitch event, they were like, yo, is it okay? I got a sponsor, And it was like, yeah, man, you got sponsors. Wear that shit, shout that shit out, man.
Wow.
I'm like, yo, back in the day, people was hating on that, you know. They didn't want to help you get money and monetize your avenue. So I'm loving the game right now, man. Still on the side watching it. I was loving it. I wanted to be a part of it, but I'm happy I was given this opportunity at the height of it, you know, to be on the finals card. That's the most important. This is for the money. So I felt like everything was perfect timing. So I was on the sideline. I saw what I needed to see, but it made me ready to suit up and get in the game for real.
Gotcha. I think one difference that I guess that people kind of talk about, and I guess I've stated too, you know, there was a time where I think like via DatPiff, I was able to like, you know, exercise and I can listen to battles where I didn't have to watch them, but I could actually listen to a lot of battles. And for whatever reasons, it wasn't like a lot of like the female battles, but it was more like KOTD and, you know, maybe even RBE, URL, like that sort of thing, like mostly men or whatever. But I say that to say now, the presence and the performance, you know, it's like the visual effect is definitely something that's here now. So one thing that happens now is a lot of like shock value where people will do, you know, the most outlandish and the most boldest things, you know what I'm saying? And some are like, there's levels to it, you know what I'm saying, that's disrespectful. And some are like, it's battle rap, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. What's your take on that current, you know, state per se? Shock value.
Niggas is soft, bro. Niggas are soft. There's no level to what you can and cannot do in battle rap. Lux put up a picture of Calico's naked ass in a pool. We saw Clips' dad's paperwork about him being a snitch. I saw Adi Boom's paperwork. I saw a girl run out of a Queen of the Ring event dying because somebody mentioned an abortion that she had. I've seen just, you know, me having a naked picture of Miss Hustle on my Twitter at our battle. It's just like, bro, it's no levels to this. You can do whatever you want. And if you, you know, I'm sorry to anybody that's offended, but even down to the Miss Miami stunt, like this is battle rap. Everything about you is out there to anyone can say anything about it. So if you can't stomach that, or, you know, my flag means so much to me, then don't sit up here and sign up for a sport where someone can disrespect something that you care about, whether that's that you're willing to fight or die about, whether that's family, your flag, you know, whatever the case. I just, bro, it's words. At the end of the day, it's words, bro. From young, your mother taught you, sticks and stones break your bones, words can't hurt you. It's nothing that a bitch can say to me to make me feel, RX just said my whole government name in it. I don't care, sis. I wasn't even listening to you. I was on Twitter. Y'all cannot let what these people say. Think about all of the things that people have said to you in your lifetime and how you reacted towards them.
And still do.
Still, like, I mean, just even as a black man in regular walks of life, can you really have the emotion behind all of the things that happen to you? No, because of the consequences. So it's, to me, you in entertainment, you know what it is. We signed up for this, man. I read the contract. The contract, they tell you. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, you know, he said, the third person said, da-da-da-da-da, no, you are not allowed to have violent physical this is what you literally signed up for. So I don't want to hear none of that shit. Don't sign on the dotted line if you can't handle what someone might say. So that's really how I feel about it. No rules. You gotta do what you gotta do to win. Whether that's order somebody's chain off Walmart.com or pull out somebody's paperwork, there's no rules in battle rap. All is fair game.
What was was there anything that, or I know it had to be one thing, something that made you say, yo, you going too far. Like, did anybody ever get anywhere under your skin at all?
I've had the worst thing said to me in life. QB says she hope every nigga in the room rapes me before I leave the venue. Tut told my mom to shut the fuck up in the audience in Chicago where I live.
Wow.
I battle rap, bro. And my mom told me to shut the fuck up right back. It's just like, she knew what she was here for. She knew what time it was. And honestly, bro, like I said, I don't know, man. I can't take this stuff too seriously, man. I can't. It just don't hit home for me like that. Nothing that anyone says to me. I done been through so many real life battles, you know, from seizures to even just living in Chicago, that what a person says to me is the least of my worries.
That's excellent.
Anything you ever said and then you was like, maybe I shouldn't have did that. Or maybe I should have said that.
If anything, I feel like every battle, I feel like I should have said more. I don't ever feel like the lesser. Like, I feel like, how can I take this to the max? You know, like, Daylight's coming to battles naked. I never will feel like I'm doing too much.
Well, they do say, you know, if you say something to your opponent and get under their skin or make them want to fight you, you won the battle.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's pretty much about.
Yeah.
Like, you know, who can disrespect the other person the most?
Yeah.
You know?
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Well, Bonnie didn't come out of her skin when I kissed her. That wasn't planned. I feel like everyone in this sports me, so maybe that's why I'm a good sport.
Gotcha. So speaking of that, you just said the kiss thing, and I see, you know, that other, you know, I think Vixen does a kiss as well, and you know, Caution will grab your pussy and things like that. But my question to you, just in regards to a lot of the, you know, touching that kind of takes place and things like that, is that something that I feel like from you, you know what I'm saying? I can't see too many females being like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like the kids thing I get. But do you feel like, and in some ways it's kind of like when Shuni battles people, it's like, I want to hear black bitch. So I kind of feel like if they battle you, the kiss is like a rite of passage in some kind of ways. But what's your take, I guess, on the whole touching, you know, sort of thing? Because that's something that's kind of coming up a lot as well, where people are touching that asses and just things like that.
Don't touch, no. This is the era of the Me Too movement. Do not touch these women. Ladies, Yoshi in particular, do not touch these men's dicks. They are married. They too have rights. Even as close as me and RX came in that battle, it was no touching. You don't touch a person. That's where we go past words. That's where now this has been taken to another level. You can talk in my ear. You can come up to me. You can be right here. Don't touch me though. And I promise you, I know my limits. No matter how many gats I load in front, I know no matter how many long reaches I got, I promise it won't reach to slap you. Who did I see? I saw one dude like backflip kick somebody in a battle.
Yeah, my man did that crazy kick.
And he fucked up and it like hit the dudes. It was like, improper. Yeah.
No, just don't hit. I don't want to touch anybody sexually or anything. And like that Bonnie, like I said, that Bonnie video was way before the Me Too movement. In this climate, no, I would not kiss her, even as a lesbian, no. Because I don't want to violate anybody's rights. I don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable, especially when I'm not even sexually attracted to none of you ugly ass bitches. So I don't ever want that to be I don't want that to be misconstrued. So I feel like we need to, where's Battle Rap HR? Because we can't have this happening. We gotta stop it.
Battle Rap y'all.
That's actually a
Need
good
it.
one. That's actually a good one. And to be honest
We
with you,
need that.
yeah, I think there's probably a lot that goes on behind the scenes as well, but that's a whole nother. But yeah. Damn it! Don't tell me I just lost it. I don't even smoke. That's the bad shit. No excuses. Fuck. What were we talking about? The HR.
Shout out to RX. She just hit me up. She gonna be out here this weekend. So
In New York?
yeah. So
I told RX she you know she was the E Heart for me.
say it
Yeah.
again. You were choppy.
She was supposed to battle E Hart
She
before
supposed to battle E Heart.
Right. Yeah. That battle was set up a while ago. Yeah.
August.
And it didn't go
I was
down.
like, yo, she was supposed to have that would have been, you know how fire her resume?
yeah.
Yeah.
Say she beat E Heart, whatever the case with me, whether because I know that everybody say unanimous me, but I'm on Twitter and I see niggas saying, debating that first round. So I'm like, that's fine. Even if you have anything that's remotely debatable with me, you won. That's a great thing. She could have had, I don't even know who she would have had to battle somebody crazy as the next plate.
The one good thing I think about RX too is that RX has made it clear that she's not, and RX actually makes me miss doing this show on fucking Fridays because I know she would have been like, I'm coming through, I'm gonna stop.
100%.
That sort of thing.
We talked about it in LA. So,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But one thing about her is that she stated was that this wasn't something that she planned on doing long term. So her goal was definitely to get, you know what I'm saying, like credible names kind of out the way per se.
Yes,
I gotta respect that.
That's the smart way to work too. Because what's the point of piling up a bunch of, lower tier names that's not really going to raise your stock? She immediately is like on a crazy, I don't know what, and then with me talking shit, who knows who's gunning for her now? Like she might be getting crazy messages from the Bardashians now. I'll put her name and all that.
Well, I know that there was talks one time about from a picture at the what the fuck was that event that Queen of the Ring had in fucking Virginia, like their first one last year. The first fucking one in Virginia. I remember the balloons were up.
I know, and
Somebody up there tell me the name of it, but nonetheless, that was where Casey and Merck had battled and Hustle and fucking 40 as well. But I fuck the name of the event. But at
that was
event,
the Virginia part.
Right. Yeah, somebody said day one. Yeah, but I can't remember the name of the event. But thank you, Light Skin Television. But nonetheless, there was a picture of RX, Myverse, and Misfit, and people were saying those three against said Bardashians. You know what I'm saying, that they would
I actually
royalty.
Royalty.
I don't know. Misfit already battled official, so that don't make sense.
Right. Well, she's
Because
still.
I wouldn't have my verse battle official. I don't know. I don't know how that would go. I don't even know what to think of that battle. Because I'm just going off of that my verse and RX. I don't know if
RX versus KCJ, Gattas versus official, and what was the other person? Jazz versus
my verse?
No,
Hope Trilly, the one she said.
Who was the three people?
She said Hope Trilly.
No. The
you
three.
Can't say RX versus.
Oh, you talking about the one I said?
No, why not? Jazz versus Misfit.
But why can't you say RX versus KCJ?
Yeah, why can't I say RX versus KCJ?
You can't say it. No way.
Why?
How could you say that?
Why not?
Because RX has proven herself to not be the KCJ of the Bardashians is like their junior varsity player. You trying to say RX isn't up on the level of official?
Don't be
and
trying to get me in no trouble, Gattas.
And
That's not what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, KCJ, that don't make sense.
Okay, no, I was just trying to
She
go
battled
with
me. RX was not about to battle Gattas to get a KCJ. So I'm just saying, what's who that make for RX? She's gonna go. She wants that Jazz or official, I assume.
Got you. I got you.
Now I want you. I'm gonna put this out there. I probably shouldn't. It's early. you know, pre-ejaculation. But nonetheless, I'm gonna put it out there anyway. Having a conversation with KCJ, and we spoke, and KCJ should be looking to do said show sometime in February. So when that is announced, I want you to tune back in. This ain't a messy show, but just in case she watches and she has something to say, you know, just in terms of battle stakes, you know what I'm saying? So just make sure y'all tune out for that.
Yo, if Casey come on this show talking crazy about me, then I'll see you. I'm all about my name and the sportsmanship, bro. And I really don't like the Bardashians anyway. I don't like that because I don't like the Kardashians. So what y'all doing? Y'all trying to be some stick figures too?
So if they had been like, I don't know, battle raps, salt and pepper, you know, trio or some shit, it would have been better than the Bardashian.
Battle rap salt and pepper.
Nah, that's Shuni and Farrah.
Nah, but wit spin Narella. Ha ha. Yeah. But
Yo.
I get you. Gotcha.
I don't know. We gotta let's make this shit exciting again, man. That's all we trying to do.
Gotcha.
All the fans want. Let's make it exciting. Let's make it let's actually give a fuck about how we look on camera and not be okay with choking and actually put time and effort into our craft just for ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
For a minute, I don't know what was going on with battle rap, but it seemed like either people were being booked too much or they just weren't really caring that much anymore. But it was like a little stint where it seemed like it was just very choky and scratchy, all like not polished. I don't know. I don't like seeing people, especially people I know that are good, choking around just because they not getting load management.
Well, I tell you what, this interview tonight with you has opened up a plethora of conversations and potential battles, not only with yourself, but some of the other conversations, some of the other females that were mentioned on some possible matchups. You know what I mean? Like even RX, you know, looking at some other battles too. So, and I like that.
Yes, 100%, man. And I love it. I love y'all. I saw you at the battle, bro. We had a great time, great conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So happy you linked me in, and I enjoyed your games, man. I wish I could have seen the pictures because I really wanted to see how you put that together.
There's usually a method to the madness, but today I was like, the only one I think that made where I was the rematch one, where I was like, it was a little bit more that went into that. The other ones, it was just like, I didn't put as much into it as I usually do, but you know, I think I appreciate that because that takes time.
The one that fucked me up was the BWD. That was because you be coming up with some crazy ass names.
Yo, black, white, and denim. Black, white, and denim. Like I don't know. Like you know, I've had the other one with choppers where they all smiling with the teeth and yeah, man. What was the other one I made? Braids, waves, and curl. Yeah. Yeah. So somebody in the chat said, and I don't want them to feel like somebody is being overlooked because this was mentioned on the game show. I think AORL said, you know, like y'all are skipping over Coffee like she's not the leader of said. The fact that we leaving Coffee out of this convo like she ain't the leader of the new wave. So we did speak on Coffee, and Coffee was actually involved in one of the games per se, and it was Tori, Coffee, and Milano.
Did Coffee battle RX already, or they never battled each other?
No, they never.
So they need to battle because the reason why Coffee isn't in this conversation is because she's on a card called Niggas vs. Bitches. Number one. Number two, she then was supposed to battle A-Ward and didn't show up because of some paperwork that RX supposedly had. So because of that, her and RX probably need to go at it, and I don't know, niggas versus bitches.
Say it again. Somebody. You chopped up.
Nick, I saw he is battling someone on niggas versus bitches, I can't remember.
Is it JC or Chef Trez? I just said it too. Fuck.
It's JC for sure.
Okay.
It's JC.
Yeah, JC. Yeah.
That's not this. How that's gonna, if she battles RX, I don't know how that's gonna end. So we can have a conversation after these things happen.
Yeah, well, because of that little controversy between them two, I think they both have stated, I don't want to battle her, and I don't think either one of them wants to battle each other.
Yeah, it's almost like a Kim and Foxy, where it's just
because of that. I don't know how JC, bro. I saw him versus Riggs. I don't know. Y'all think she's gonna come out of that alive? I don't know. I have to see it. I know she did her thing with B Magic, but JC is very different specimen we're talking about here.
JC
He
is.
can get in a bag.
He's from another fucking planet because
Planet.
I mean, I don't understand. When who did he battle? Damn, who did he battle last in Orlando?
He battled Riggs and he battled somebody else I just saw too.
After Riggs, he battled Riggs in Virginia. Then he battled. Ah, damn it. Because he did
Can't
spell
remember, but
somebody's name.
he's a problem. He made this niggas versus bitches card could be the worst thing that ever happened in female battle rap because the niggas on this card are the best guys in battle rap. You have JC, you have fucking Mac Myron versus Bonnie Godiva. You have a nigga who's fun with hella delivery versus Bonnie Godiva, who delivery has came up a little bit, but I just saw him live. It's
crazy,
bro. Every bar,
crazy.
And I just saw Bonnie at the first round of the King of the. So I seen them in the same thing. When she first got eliminated versus XL. I don't know if she gonna be able to contain Mac Myron. Then you have like Coffee and JC. I don't know. Chef Trez is battling some girl named Diablo. Trez is crazy when he's in his bag, bro. You're not beating these guys on their A game. I don't even know what the rest of the card is. Even guys on it.
It's Danny Myers versus Beatrice, Lady J versus Holmesy the God.
You fucking kidding me? Danny Myers, Holmesy the God. Y'all plug Zoom me in after this event and then talk and tell me if I was wrong.
When is the event?
February the 5th, 6th.
We will be having a very different discussion about these young ladies after this event if these guys show up.
Gotcha. Okay. Now here's the thing. Now people said the same thing going into the Kings versus Queens, and they felt like it came out a little differently.
It came out exactly like y'all predict. Y'all literally said the niggas was gonna win, and what happened?
That didn't happen.
Arsenal. Only people that lost was Swamp and Sue Surf. Am I wrong?
And DNA.
And DNA people was debating. Nobody gave. That was a debate. They said they debated that. I think Vixen won, but I see the tweets. That was debatable. Sue Surf, did we beat Sue Surf or did Sue Surf beat himself? Swamp, did we beat Swamp or did Swamp beat himself? I'm asking you guys this because you've seen Sue Surf at 100%. You've seen Swamp at 100%. And y'all know good and fucking well that wasn't them at 100%.
That's true.
You saw K-Shine at 100%. What did y'all get? You saw Arsenal at 100%. What did y'all get? We saw Clips at, I'm going to tell you, that was Clips at 55%. I kind of care 10% on the back end. When I get this money, I might care a little bit more. If I'm lying, tell me, bro. But I'm just telling you, as women, we have to. First of all, as women, I don't want you to give me any wins. I do not want to beat a man who didn't even try or who's choking all over the place. Does that really feel like a win? If I beat Michael Jordan with two broken ankles in a wheelchair, do I feel like I beat Michael Jordan? No, I didn't.
Right.
So y'all can't try to give us that pat on the back when the wins that we got is niggas that weren't in their full form. Every nigga that actually showed up in his full form didn't really get beat.
I don't think anybody actually broke it down like you just did. You know, because it's true though. You know, but for most people, a win is a win, right? So it's like, so what? This motherfucker, he fucked up. But so
when we talking, it is. And again, a win is still a win. At the end of the day, KCJ beat Swamp, even though he wasn't on his A game. You still got beat. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when we talk about predictions moving forward, when I'm talking predictions, I'm predicting everybody in their best light that I've seen them in.
Right. Well, that's always right. Yeah.
So it's like with this niggas versus bitches card, if everybody shows up, and I mean every female is at 100%, every guy is at 100%, I'm still unsure about that outcome. And even on the Kings versus Queens too, knowing that it's T-Top versus Coffee is the first confirmed battle, so and so, it's like they said it was leaked on T-Top's live. He said it accidentally, whatever the case. But I say that is to say T-Top is one of the best anglers and rappers that we have in battle rap. One of the first guys that's able to put angles and breaking you down and still make it into a punchline. So now this is double effective. And you trying to tell me you think Coffee is going to beat that T-Top? You out your fucking mind and you smoking dick, y'all know it. I know y'all want to be respectful to the ladies, but be real. Be real. Let's be real with let's be real. And again, that's not saying that none of the girls can, because in full form, I know for a fact Official can beat Arsenal. I know for a fact that wasn't Official at 100%. She ain't had breath control. It seemed like the writing was a little bit over the place. It seemed like she was like trying to fight to get into her zone. But if I had that Official from that Official versus Jazz right there in front of that Arsenal, we'd be having a different conversation.
Oh yeah.
It'd be a totally different conversation. So I just say I want to see all my I always root for the Queens. I just want to see everybody at 100%, guys too, because when we take the dub, I want you to know that you tried your hardest and I still beat you.
Gotcha.
You did everything you could do in that Arsenal, and I still beat you.
Yeah, when you're competitive, you don't want to beat somebody at their worst. You want to beat them at their best, and then you could say like, I beat the best fucking yada 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 you've ever seen, and I beat them.
It's a bragging.
Right.
I can't have bragging rights on the easy wins. You know, I don't even. You guys literally, I'm walking living proof. I did that. I took that caution battle very seriously. That was 6 minutes of well-written material that I get no credit for because people said, A, that wasn't a formidable opponent, and B, that was one round. That's not a full game. Y'all played horse. You didn't play 4 quarters. So if I got to eat that, I'm just saying that's just the rules of the game. People want to see the real. They want to see the best.
You know, I ask a lot of battle rappers sometimes after battles, those lopsided battles, and I'm like, yo, are you all right with that type of win because that person choked or whatever? They're like, I don't give a fuck, I won. Yeah, and then you'll have a handful of people that be like, nah, I'm not happy with that. I wanted to beat this guy or this girl at their best. So, but the majority will say, nah, I won. That's all that matters.
I mean, because the win is still there at the end. Nobody can take that win from you. You definitely won. But that win doesn't. So I'll tell you this perspective for you. I battled E-Heart, right? E-Heart beat me. Nothing. She won.
Right.
You don't feel as good as RX feels.
So,
because you beat me. Stood there and had a debatable with Gattas in her almost in quote in best form to what we can compare. So she has more bracket rights than E-Heart, who beat me clear win, but I choked. She doesn't. I did a disservice to her by choking because she don't get to take a real W. I promise you, E-Heart, she don't even mention that. Y'all had interviews where she don't be like, yeah, you know, I beat Gattas. That probably is not even something that she's proud of because it's like she choked. Like it wasn't even a that wasn't even a battle. So that's really how I feel. I feel like for the people that take pride in their pen and shit, they really want to beat people in their best form.
Gotcha. In terms of taking pride and with the whole intergender thing, what do you feel like weighs more or is more significant if you beat a male or if you actually beat a female?
I don't think the genders matter. Gotcha. A clean win is a clean win just as long as it's not somebody giving you a win, beating themselves. So whether it's a guy or a girl, if they put 100% and you take the dub, it's clean. Either way, I think you're going to get, for the females, honestly, I feel like we get more props beating each other than the guys. Maybe that's because we don't have a lot of clear wins versus guys in the grand, like now that there have been so many more intergender battles. But I don't feel like people were fixing the crazy props they should have been for having a debatable or even beating DNA. I don't even think Yeah, no, I don't think they get any kudos for beating or any more kudos for beating guys than girls. She probably got more juice from beating girls, to be real, and from beating Lady Flames. Probably more juice for that. That's what I feel though.
Do you think that the female side of battle rap is getting a little more stronger now and a little more recognition than, because a lot of people have that conversation where I'm a female might tell you like I'm a battle rapper, I'm not a female battle rapper. Do you think that that separation will always be there?
Yeah, it's gonna always be there as long as we are rapping at two different levels. So what I say is as long as guys are introducing new styles and you have people being innovative like Twerk who take the entire culture by storm and everybody emulating them, till we have a female who does that same thing, it's always gonna be separated. And that's not to say it won't happen, because I think it will. If any time, it's now, because like I was telling Penn, I was like, man, when girls start writing like this, because they've been with me from way back. I was like, yo, when did they start rapping like this? And he was like, yo, shit changed, it's different, yeah. So yeah, the girls definitely have stepped it up, man, crazy. The Pens, we're up there with the guys, but now it's about introducing new styles, being as entertaining, and having influence over the culture, where you start seeing people start rapping like a certain female and taking her mannerisms. If a girl has that Twerk takeover, that will be the thing that changes and have everybody like, it's not a difference. But until we have that breakthrough, I think it's always gonna be that little wedge.
Yeah, because I think we're starting to hear a lot more of she didn't write that type of thing. It's like the more powerful women get, the more people are starting to say, "Oh, she didn't write that." Yeah. So
and too many people getting caught up in the myth, like from Bonnie's to just other girls. I'm hearing names mixed up with some old guy battle rappers writing their stuff. And to me, I just feel like, man, that shit is so lame, and that's why I have such respect for females that are like Hope and are like RX that actually push their young pen, because bruh, you could easily take, what I mean? It's corny as it is, but these guys is willing to get fame from behind the scenes just for penning and girl stuff. I think it's so corny. I'm surprised the culture, y'all don't even cancel people for it. It's just the weirdest thing, man.
So I got this female that I got under my wing, and I'm writing for her, and it's known that I'm writing for her. Are you gonna battle her? Like, would you accept that battle? Like we all know, Cardi B tells, she ain't got a problem saying, like, I'm not writing this stuff. Somebody's writing it for me. And she's making billions of dollars doing it. Would you battle a female knowing that she didn't write it, somebody is actually writing for her, and she admits to, yeah, I didn't write it, but I'm going to fuck you up with the bars somebody else wrote for me?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely do. I think I've done it in the past a few times, unknowingly. You know what I mean? I literally, because like I said, I battled Bonnie then, and I made those accusations in our battle. Then long ago, boom, this comes out. I battled several other girls. I don't want to mention no names, but that has been something that's, rumored. So that doesn't stop me. I'm going to beat you and your boyfriend. That don't make a difference to me, but I just hate that you ain't even got the respect for yourself, queen.
We get a lot more ratings if you mention the names. Our ratings will go up. I'm just saying, it's radio.
I don't know the specifics.
Now I'm fucking with you.
That doesn't bother me.
That
don't bother me. I'm going to eat you and your boyfriend. Don't matter. He can write for you. I hate that for you, though, queen.
I'm waiting for the day that a female actually comes into battle rap and, wholeheartedly admits that somebody's writing for her. And actually
it's going to be done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trying to make sure it hasn't been done, but
if it hasn't, I'm sure it will happen.
I mean, there's been like exposing, but I don't think it as blatantly as you stated with the whole Cardi B thing.
Right.
It hasn't. But then you end up going back.
And it's different. It's different from music. Y'all know that. So it's
Right,
y'all can't
right,
shame
right.
Cardi B.
Definitely.
Right.
Drake don't even write his own stuff. Nobody does.
Yeah, that
in
hurts.
music
I didn't
industry.
know that.
Right.
That hurts.
You knew that. We
I
heard
swear,
the
I
reference track.
swear, you know, I
Facts.
think a lot of times I've tuned a lot of shit out. Like I said, when I had recently heard that Kanye didn't write some of his shit, but I sort
talk
of,
about a blower. I'm from Chicago. I was like, come on,
Yeah.
not Consequence writing for. Yo, when I heard when Jay-Z wrote Still DRE, I was heartbroken. Not thinking, not that I
Yeah.
thought Dre was the hardest rapper, but damn, Dre,
yeah,
But Snoop said Jay wrote some of his verse.
yeah,
he did.
yeah,
That was crazy.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, wow.
And I mean, the song is hard, still one of my favorites, but it's like, damn, a West Coast classic was penned by the Jay-Z.
Yeah, yeah. That
Did you just say the Jay-Z?
Yes, that's how we gotta refer to my man, the Jay-Z.
Yeah.
The Jay-Z.
that shit hurts, man. I'm not gonna, especially when you rap, because I feel like a part of the talent of rap, like I said, singing, somebody else writing your shit for you, that's fine, because singing, you know, that's your talent. That's what you know what I'm saying. But rapping, if anybody can get up there and fucking recite and you know, da da da. But the fact that you came up with that, to me, is a talent and a skill.
Facts.
So knowing that somebody served that to you, that's a fucking, like, that crushes, man. Like, that
a
shit
little
hurts.
different, especially from our power players. You feel me?
Yeah.
Somebody told me somebody else wrote 99 Problems for Jay. I'd be like,
Are you
What?
saying if somebody did? I'm like, no. Okay, but yeah, no, you're right.
That's like me giving you a self-portrait with my name at the bottom, but I didn't fucking draw it. Like,
Right.
my nigga, you really trying to take credit for somebody else's work? That's
Right.
corny.
Right.
Yeah.
And some
a
things,
fact.
there are a lot of things that, you know, aren't known. Like, I had recently found out in some interview, and I think I've said it before, that like on Self-Destruction, fucking LL Cool J wrote MC Light's part.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, man.
I didn't know that either.
I
shit.
wouldn't have expected that either.
Yeah, I think it was said that Light was trying to she was trying to come with too many like statistics and numbers. Not that her shit probably wouldn't have been fired, but they just felt like, nah, like kind of, I guess, not dumb it down, but just give it something different. So LL, I was told, wrote her shit, and I'm like, whoa, like shit hurts, man.
Never
But
expected that from Light.
yo, it's
do
just
not say
hip-hop
shit to
history
you.
alone
Write your
is
own
mad
rhymes.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's yo, and that's why it's like that's why I cherish our rappers like Hove and Nas so much, because it's like, yo, niggas that actually have written their bodies of work is rare. It's really rare. You see a lot of names in those credits when you're looking at, you know, different writers and stuff. So
It was
it's
funny
different.
back in the day, you know, on the cassette decks and albums and CDs and shit, and you would look and you was like, fuck you mean Johnny, Billy, and Robert wrote this
Ronnie,
rap
Bobby,
song, and only
like,
one
whole new
dude
edition.
is
Right.
rapping.
Right,
Like,
right,
what?
yeah.
You know, like, yeah, it was pretty weird. Pretty weird. You got 3 writers and 1 rapper.
Yeah, at one thought I thought
Right.
everybody
Look.
was coming up with the hook together. Like, you know, if you couldn't figure out a hook, but you know, but I was trying to make it, you know, out of
You could say that, yeah, because if you write the hook, then yeah, you're taking credit for the song
yeah.
in general. So yeah.
So before we get out, Gattas, I know that you have new merchandise. You said pins on a hat, and I think on your Instagram you actually
Yo, y'all have to check this out, bro. First, if y'all haven't seen this hat is fly.
The
bro.
design is bananas.
This is crazy.
It looks
But
like
this
a
is my
new
man.
basketball team.
Yo, they took my man Gas New York City. That's the name of the line. He took the Grizzlies, the Arizona Diamondbacks, the Seattle Mariners,
Fire.
threw them on there for gas, right? But the pin that I have is right here. You throw them in the little hats or your
G Nation.
jean jackets. Yes, that's my logo. And yeah, I love wearing pins in my hat. So I was like, man, I would love to release some little pins. They're $10. I'm mailing national, the shipping included. It's a dope little piece, you know?
Nice, shipping included. That's you know, that's no, that's nice. That's great. Yeah.
A little $10, show your support, and plus, not everybody want to wear like a big T-shirt or hoodie with somebody's logo in it. It's something, you know, something sleek that you could just throw on and show your support.
Right.
Your shirt, your hat, a pen can go anywhere.
A
So
backpack,
That's a
dope.
bag.
strap.
That's dope.
Yeah. So where can people purchase said pins at?
So you can right now, you can up on Instagram, Twitter at Young Gattas. Shoot me a DM. And then we do Cash App, Zelle, anything. I'm working on getting my site together.
All right.
But once I get it, you'll be able to order directly through the site. But for right now, I think I'm only got a minute amount. I only have like 100.
All right.
Once these are gone, we might do some new colorways and see what happens.
Gotcha. So if everybody is able to, everybody actually, you know what I'm saying, get a pen, $10, including shipping. You can't beat that. And what you do is take a picture of yourself with it. You know what I'm saying? Tag Gattas or whatever.
Yeah.
Just showing that, you know what I'm saying, that supporting that contribution. I don't wear a lot of hats. I wear a lot of shit on my head, but nonetheless, I'm a definitely.
You don't wear hats, no beanies, no nothing.
I do wear a lot of fucking beanies. It's very rare that I have nothing on my head when I'm doing this show. Outside of here, no, same shit. But nonetheless, I'm getting some pins as well. I'll definitely get that and stamp it.
That.
Yeah,
$10 free shipping.
Can't beat it.
Sometimes I buy shit. The product is $30 and the shipping is $69.99.
Right.
How the fuck is the shipping more than the product?
Right. Yeah. Somebody said I need a pen, so definitely make that happen. Hit her up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Can't
I'm
beat
shipping
that.
them out every day.
Yeah.
And I also just dropped a single on Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify. It's called Play, featuring Hollywood KT. It's fire. I actually just shot a video with Lotta Zay. I'm gonna be dropping this weekend.
Nice.
Shout out to Lot.
Nice.
Shout out to my man Lot.
guy.
He's crazy behind the camera. He's actually producing some new music for me too, so look out for that. I dropped on iTunes and Spotify Hellcat featuring 40 Bars and Chef Trez, and Hollywood KT on there as well. So check that out, stream that. Trez and 40 and KT, they went crazy on that. I'm just on the hook. I let them rap. So
wow.
Just downloaded it. Just that easy,
Yes.
people. Hellcat, yes. So, well, definitely. Usually what I do with artists or whatever, like I bullshit you not, like I do listen to your music and I'll pay attention. When I recently saw 40 at like Verbal Warzone, I said something about like one of her bars from her songs or whatever. She was like, thank you. So I usually, I definitely listen to your shit. So I'm going to definitely make sure
man,
that.
check it out, Critique.
Will do.
Let me know like what y'all think, because, being a battle rapper, getting into this music realm, it's different. Trying to not dumb it down, but with music, I try to evoke emotion. I'm not trying to bar you out. You know what I'm saying? It's not a rap battle. So just something different. Something different.
Nothing wrong with that. In case anybody doesn't know where to find you at, once again, plug where they can find you at.
Twitter.com, Young Gattas, Gattas. You can find me, Young Gattas, on Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, all together. Instagram, Young Gattas. If you type Young Gattas into Google, everything that pops up is me. It's nobody else with this crazy ass name. Nobody else.
Right.
So that's my name on everything.
Gotcha. Or how Bass says it, Young Gattas. But Young Gattas is the correct pronunciation of the name. Just want to put that out there.
Exactly.
Hey, let me say this. We really appreciate someone of your status taking the time out, coming on this show. This is not the first time you've been on here, and we really appreciate you. And I like to do that and praise you for coming on here so I could shit on all the up-and-coming ones that we try to get on here and always giving us a hard time. But when
stop giving a hard time, man. This is
not just me.
Definitely a platform.
Nomad too. Nomad also, not just me. You know what I mean? Because, like I say, you're the cream of the crop. You're the top of the food chain, and you got time for us. We always appreciate you and love you, baby.
Always, man. We always gonna link up. It's always gonna be a fire battle. We're gonna be recapping whatever I take next. We're gonna be recapping that next, so y'all can see me take it to another level. We gotta elevate.
Nice. We're gonna hit you up after niggas versus bitches. We're gonna hit you up after that and see how that turns out.
I want y'all. Let's see if y'all telling me, hey, the girls did a clean sweep. Let's see if you saying that.
That would be crazy.
Look.
Nonetheless, it's definitely always beyond a pleasure. I'm more than humbled. You know what I'm saying? If I walk away from this show right now, the fact that I've gotten you and a couple of other ladies to do this, you know what I'm saying, means so much to me. You know what I'm saying? Believe it or not. And, fans and supporters as well. So 2021, first of all, I'm glad that you're back. Cannot wait to see more from you this year. Shout out to RX as well.
Gattas versus official. Watch the Throne 5. I just said it.
Look, he just plugged the whole event.
Put it into
Washington
existence.
Room 5.
Put it into
Let's
existence.
go.
Let's get it, man. We out here.
go.
But they
Right.
told me to come outside. They got to come outside. Y'all heard me.
Facts.
Right. All right, Gattas, you have a good one. Once again, take care.
Love.
All love. Once again, if y'all are able to, don't forget to go ahead and download that music. There's only one Young Gattas, so download that music, stream it, let her know how you feel about it. Check out the videos on YouTube as well. Get you a pin as well. $10, you cannot actually beat that. You know what I'm saying? Including shipping, has about 100 now. Buy those shit so that she's forced to make it where, supply and demand. You know what I'm saying? $10, you can't beat it. Shout out to Top Tier Podcast. Shout out to Light Skin Television. Shout out to Armand, Surf's Third Round, Darius Thomas, RC for emailing questions. You can always email questions, everybody. queensofbattlerap@gmail.com.
Surf's Third Round, best fucking screen name I've ever seen on this show. Shout out to Surf's Third Round. I always love it when I see
Best
him.
name? Best name?
I think so, man.
It's a dope name.
Surf's Third Round, like that's so
Surf's
creative.
Third Round is a funny person. Some of these comments I'm reading, like dying laughing. Twiz the Wiz Kid, I swear you're every fucking where. I think somebody might be me. Like you got your match because this motherfucker's everywhere. I see this comment.
Shout out to Twiz the Wiz
everywhere.
Kid.
Darius Thomas, David, Reed, Maria A. I'm saying that wrong. Cam's Blase, who said I look like Allah's first and last son. Who else? Infamous Red. Shit. Nonetheless, I feel like I can't get everybody. But once again, this was the first show of, 2021. There's definitely more to come. Aorel is another one. Maisha did my nails. She's always the one that hits up the pages as well. Facebook, Queens of Battle Rap. Instagram.
Des F. If I said it right, there you go.
Oh, they said I didn't shout them out. There you go. Missing C. Instagram, Queens of Battle Rap. Twitter, QBR Show. Let me know who y'all want to see up here next. Also, reach out to these artists. Put the fucking pressure on them that you want to see them have a nice quality interview. They have fun. All that good shit. Come speak up some battles into existence. All of that. Once again, 2021, I thank y'all so much. Y'all have a good one. Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? All right, go ahead.
I love it all, nigga. I love it all. Let's get 'em.